Welcome to this week's edition of UTA News. I'm RJ Williams.
And I'm Jasmine Washington. Coming up, we get an inside look at the CBI Awards in Atlanta. We go to this year's Grad Fest, and we get all the highlights of Rocktober.
All this and more, UTA News starts now.
We have the College Park Center, where you can catch speakers and concerts.
Pho Express offers a variety of Vietnamese cuisine in a comfortable setting.
Grip Mediterranean Grill offers sandwiches wrapped in 10-inch pita, and you get to choose from a selection of sides and salads. So come out to Grip.
Do you want to catch a volleyball game or basketball game? Well, Blaze is your place. You can eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner here.
UTA Cheer and Dance is getting ready to go to Daytona, Florida for the annual College Cheer and Dance Nationals.
I'm here with UTA Cheer head coach Will Struther. Will, tell me a little bit about the competition y'all about to go to.
Well, the competition is the 2012 NCAA College Cheer and Dance Nationals. And what that is schools from all over the country come and compete.
NCAA College Nationals is the largest college cheerleading competition of the year, and our teams have been preparing for a while.
8 months or so. It's a lot of hard work. Trying to see where it gets us here in a week.
Captain Alyssa Rodriguez knows the pressure of bringing home another title.
It has been really pressuring. You know, we did win 2 years ago. Last year it was like, yeah, we can do it. Unfortunately, we came back in second place. So this time it's kind of like, you know, teams don't necessarily learn from winning, they learn from losing.
But what are the facts? Car and Driver magazine conducted a study of their own to see how much a phone really impairs a driver.
The results were surprising. In both tests, the drivers took at least 21 extra feet to brake while reading a text, and it took at least 16 extra feet to start braking when writing a text. But when the drivers were intoxicated, it only took an extra 7 feet to start braking.
So next time you're driving down the road and you hear that little tone, either ignore it or pull over. Keep your mind focused on the main thing, driving.
On Tuesday, the crowd at the Rangers game began the game with a tribute to fallen Americans of September 11th. The home plate at the stadium included a plaque that said, "We shall never forget," and before beginning the national anthem, the crowd took a moment of silence. Many held their hands over their hearts, while others could be seen reflecting on the tragedy that occurred 11 years ago. Just like
Hi guys, I'm Brittany Anderson. Today we're going to talk about how to make skinny peanut butter brownies. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and dump all of my dry ingredients in the blender. Hope they don't spill over. Greek yogurt. I'm going to make a nice cafeteria pot noise probably. I'm going to go ahead and mix that in there. Okay, and now we're just going to blend it until it's about the consistency of what you would think a normal batter should be. Go ahead and dump our brownie mix. And then we're going to get to swirl it. Oh, and then they just come out so nicely.
On Thursday, October 25th, 2012, President Barack Obama made history in Chicago. No one had ever seen a U.S. president vote early in person, but President Obama was the first to do so. His ID was checked in as he joked around with the staff, and they were able to witness him go through the voting process just as other citizens do. He stood at the voting machine and voted to kick off a campaign designed to get people to vote before Election Day. For those interested in making their vote count, early voting is an option to consider.
Students and Tarrant County residents can do it here on campus. UTA will be having an early voting at the Maverick Activity Center October 29th to November 2nd. To vote early on campus, you must present your ID.
I like to say I'm a bit of an astronaut, but I don't know if that'll fly with NASA. around that time that everybody starts, training to drive. We started looking around for different options.
The crowd certainly arrived this weekend for the inaugural Art on the Green Fine Arts Festival. Richard Green Linear Park played host to the event. The beautiful weather drew many people here to enjoy the festivities. The event featured food, live music, and many artists selling their work. Frank Thompson of Frank Thompson Studios attends many festivals to sell his artwork.
We read about it on festival.net, and my wife called and found out about it, and we decided it would be a good idea to come try it.
About 1,600 guests came through the park over the 3-day event. Kathy,
have you ever wanted to drive faster without the fear of getting pulled over? Well, all that is about to change because the Texas Transportation Commission has approved an 85-mile-per-hour speed limit for a new toll road between Austin and San Antonio. It will be the highest speed limit in the United States.
UTA Dance will compete with 2 different dances this year for the first time.
And this year we're doing hip-hop for the first time, so we're all in one division.
I think one thing that Will definitely does as a coach is he makes the choreography really stand out.
With all the sweat, bruises, early mornings, and late nights of practice, they all want one thing.
First place. First place trophy.
First place. Another one of these.
We have about 8 or 9 more practices before we leave, and that's when we really just got to kick into gear and hopefully come home with a ring and a title.
For UTA News, I'm Alyssa Davis.